Hello and welcome to the 2019 CWPA Women's Club Mid-Atlantic Division Championship Tournament title game. Our free regular season remote broadcasts are brought to you by Cap 7 and the Collegiate Water Polo Association. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. It's Sunday, April 7th, 2019. It is the championship game. It's top-seeded Penn State Blue Nittany Lions in blue going right to left, and it's second-seeded Pitt Panthers in white left to right. Penn State Blue going right to left with the ball. The Nittany Lions have won 21 straight division games and is the defending division champ. This is the fifth straight title game between Penn State and Pitt. They have split them. And right off the shoot is a goal for Cat number 10, Leah Perkins. 1-0 Penn State in the first quarter. A good pass for the hole, and Perkins able to dive a pass to keeper Maddie Todero. There's Abby Rubio, the two-time defending Mid-Atlantic Division MVP, Cap 11. Also watch out for Sam Sullivan, number 13. On the sidelines, you see yellow and red markers. Yellow's 5-meter reds, too. For the whole set, taken away by Penn State. Penn State has won each of the previous 4 meetings to Pitt. The Nittany Lions lead the all-time series 13-10. In the regular season, Penn State defeated Pitt 9-3 on February 9th. There's 16 left on the clock. Oh, beautifully done by Emily Argentati. And it's 2-0. Nittany Lions over Pitt in white. Now look at this beauty. Able to get it back after the distraction of the shot clock going off by accident and able to catch Maddie Todero off guard. Now if you believe in superstition, you would think that Pitt would win this game because Pitt all time here at Graham Auditorium 9-0, Penn State 7-2. Those 2 losses have come to Pitt. We got our first exclusion foul. That's against Penn State, so Pitt is on the 6-on-5. Now backs it up. Now to Sam Sullivan. Sullivan with the egg beater. Shot fired off the post by Karen Bartosic. Shot clock should reset. Matthew Sullivan with the goal! The deficit cut in half on the goal by Sam Sullivan, and it's 2-1 Penn State with 5:13 to go in quarter one. Now look at this. Able to get that wet shot to the right side and through. By the way, the last time Penn State lost a division game was the 2017 Mid-Atlantic title game here at Westchester against Pitt by a goal. Oh, that's going to not cross the plane. Well done for Maddie Todero. That was about to go completely in, and she's able to say nay, nay. So now it's Pitt going left to right. Pitt, the division champion in 2017 and 16. Pitt is 2-4 all-time in title games. Penn State 5-6. In the big one. Now, here's Sullivan. Ordinary foul, 2 seconds left. Shot clock violation for the Panthers. It will go back to the Nittany Lions. So, top-seeded Penn State 2, Pitt 1. Winner of this game will not only be the division champ, but also be the 9 seed, the 9 position at the 2019 National Collegiate Club Championship hosted by Notre Dame May 3rd to 5th. I believe the first round matchup would be against the New England division. Pitt looking to tie it up after going down 2-0 early, trailing 2-1 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Across to mid-pool, out to number 7 in white, Mary Kobach. Kobach gets it back, 10 in the shot clock. Kobach, the shot denied by keeper Becca Hart. Got a good crowd from State College, PA. The distance between Pitt and Penn State about 137 to 180 miles depending on traffic. Now on the near side, Penn State. Here's Leah Perkins, who had the first goal of the game. Perkins dunks it for the whole set. Gobbled up by Pitt. It was an attempt by Maddie Ulick, but she coughed it up. Maddie Todaro to Abby Rubio. Only one of two players in Mid-Atlantic Division history to win 2 or more Mid-Atlantic MVPs. Trying to become the first to win 3. We'll back it up to Rubio. Rubio, the egg beater, losing control. She'll fire and score! The two-time defending Mid-Atlantic MVP Rubio connects, and it's 2-2 with 2:57 to go in the first quarter. Take a look here. See, she was getting harassed. But she said, "You're not going to bother me. I'm going to take it to the house." Plays like that is why Abby Rubio is one of the greatest to play in the Mid-Atlantic Club Division. Penn State with the backhander, not in the plane. Oh boy. Emily Argentati thought she had another one. And those are two close calls that Maddie Todaro able to stop before it was too late. Now Pitt with a chance to take its first lead. Second seeded Pitt in white 2 going left to right. Penn State, the top seed, in dark going right to left. To Penn State, number 12 in the CWPA National Club rankings. Pitt is not ranked. From long distance, that is errant wide left. Becca Hart with the goal throw. So here is Maddie Ulrich, cap 12. Emily Argentati, cap 8, is a 3-time first-team all-conference player. Number 4, Claire Bino. And Claire Washerbaugh, actually, 2-time first-team all-conference. Claire Bino is number 5. She's also in the mix, and that will be possession Penn State blue. By the way, Penn State's also won 28 straight regular season games. Guess who the last regular season loss came against? Pitt. That's the right side and flew, and this time Maddie Ulrich scores. And it's 3-2 Penn State. 1:33 to go in our opening period. And here is the goal by Maddie Ulrich. You see the key. The Penn State, the Pitt coach put both his hands up, and that didn't work, obviously. Pitt down 3-2, trailed by as many as 2. Ordinary foul, it's Karen Bartosic. Abby Rubio for the hole. Taken away by Becca Hart. It will go the other way. This tournament was originally scheduled to take place at Penn State, but could not keep the commitment. Westchester had this date open. And it will be the first power play for the Nittany Lions. Guilty party is Bartosic. If you get 3 exclusion fouls, you are done. Argentati denied. What a wall by Maddie Todaro. A minute to go in the first quarter. Tight one here in Westchester, PA. That shot is off the piping. Second effort is good. 3-3. On the goal by number 7, Mary Kobach. 52 seconds left in the quarter. Look at this transition. It looked like there was going to be no rebound. And look at this. Kobach, she had her back. That's out of play. So Pitt knows how to respond early on. And Pitt has matched a number of goals it had in 28 minutes in a regular season meeting at Trees Hall in Pittsburgh back on February 9th. The championship is a whole different animal, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the 5th straight year Pitt is in the championship game for Penn State, the 7th year in a row. Pitt also appeared in the title game in 2006 and 2007, both losses to Penn. 8 on the shot clock, 9 on the game clock. Got to take it up here. And now be gobbled up by Penn State. 3 seconds left. Here's the shot. Doesn't go in. That was so close, but yet so far. What a great first quarter we have here in Westchester. After 7 minutes, it's top-seeded Penn State blue and dark free, and second-seeded Pittsburgh in white free.
Hi, I'm Wolf Lego, and I'd like to introduce the 1 kilogram heavy training ball. Think of this ball as a weight belt for your arms. This is really going to strengthen your wrist, okay, your forearms, your shoulder, and really make you a lot stronger in your shooting. You can use this ball on dry land against a wall, or in your passing drills, or against a rebounder. Keep the ball up in front and really focus on your shoulder, your wrist, and your forearm in your passing. Maybe pass for 5 or 10 minutes with the ball, and then go back to a regular water polo ball, and you really feel the difference in the power that you're producing out of all those muscle groups.
The Cap 7 head guard. This product was designed specifically to reduce the risk. You can't prevent a concussion, but you can definitely reduce the impact by wearing a Cap 7 head guard. The most important thing when you look at this cap specifically is the dimples. This has been tested by University of California, Irvine, and been proven to reduce impact by 25%. To put the cap on specifically, you have to have your hair wet. Okay, it's just like putting on any sort of swim cap. So I want to hook it in on the front of my head and then pull it down around. Goes on really quickly and easily. If you try to put it on with dry hair, you're likely to pull your hair out and you're likely to rip the head guard. Now, depending on the cap you have,
the Mid-Atlantic Division will be the first out of 15 divisions to crown a champion. This is the first place game, and after 1 quarter, Penn State blue, the top seed in dark, free, and Pittsburgh, the 2 seed in white, free. Penn State led a couple times, but Pitt's been able to come back. The Panthers of Pitt in white going left to right. Penn State in dark right to left. There'll be possession. Penn State, the Nittany Lions of State College have it. Penn State looking to repeat for the first time in club history. They never repeated as division champs. They are the defending division champs. That's Alyssa Bubel. I think that's Maddie Ulrich. Ordinary foul with 11 on the shot clock, 6:37 on the game clock. Back up to Devin Van Rensburg. Now the layup, Perkins, and that's wide right, out of play. Possession, Panthers of Pitt, with 6:29 to go in the second quarter. By the way, entering this meeting, Penn State had outscored Pitt 225 to 184. Now inside the 2, blocked by Hart, another block. Actually, that's Holly Hansen now in goal. And that's going to be possession, Penn State. So Becca Hart handled first quarter duties. And now in the second quarter, it's Holly Hansen. Maddie Todero still defending the cage for the Panthers. Leah Perkins swings it out to Ulrich. Ulrich, a shot blocked down by Todero, and it is picked up by number 10, Lauren Severayo of Pitt. By the way, in the regular season, the most amount of goals Penn State gave up in division play was 4. And yesterday, in a semifinal against Carnegie Mellon, Penn State, I think, won 16-4. Now Penn State with the ball, tied at 3. Argentati, Perkins, and Ulrich believed to be the goal scorers for Penn State. Pounced in! And there's a goal for number 12, Maddie Ulrich, her second. Penn State back in front 4-3 with 5:07 to go in second quarter. Take a look here. Todero could not get the trajectory correctly. And for Maddie Ulrich, she leads all scorers with a pair. For Pitt, it's Kobeck, Rubio, and I believe Sullivan with tallies. Possession for Pittsburgh. Lost control. And that's easy pickings there for Holly Hansen. Ordinary foul. Emily Argentati guarded against Sam Sullivan. 19 on the shot clock. Over the post, out of play, goal throw for Maddie Todero. Left to right we go with Pittsburgh. It's Penn State in dark 4. Pittsburgh the second seed in white 3. The winner is your division champ and will be the 9th position at the National Collegiate Club Championship May 3rd, 4th, and 5th in South Bend, Indiana. There's the cross. It's out to Bartosic. 9 seconds left. I think it's Rubio. She'll shoot. And that hit the bleachers behind the end line. That was a good force by the Nittany Lions. And here's Holly Hansen with the goal throw with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Egg beater motion. Ordinary foul. Passed by Wash the ball. Blocked down by Tordero. Oh, 2 meter. Take a look at this play. Yeah, apparently it went out of play. So it's a 2 meter corner from the near side. Penn State shot clock resets. Shot fired and through. Second straight goal for Maddie Ulrich at 12. 5-3 Penn State with 3:42 to go in quarter 2. And look here, a fake and the fire. What a finish. Penn State once led by 2. It's leading by 2 again. And the team coached by Todd Roth and Aaron Leonetti has the ball going right to left. Penn State looking for its first free goal lead. Pitt has not led at all but tied on a few occasions. At 2-2 and 3-3. Perkins out to Devin van Rensburg. Off the post. Van Rensburg gets it back. Out to Sophia Vibrance. Argentati. And the ricochet goes to Pitt. Oh, Argentati got it back. Back to Penn State, right to left. Sophia Vibrance. Vibrance will vibrate the shot in the goal. And it's now 6-3 Penn State with 2:48 to go in the quarter timeout. Pitt. Look at Sophia Vibrance. This is a player who was second team all-conference as a goalie last year. She has great instincts, and Pitt calls the timeout here. And it is Penn State and dark 6, Pitt white 3, 2:48 to go in quarter 2.
You're watching the CWPA broadcast brought to you by Cap 7.
Hey, check out my new backpack. Hikers too. You can get it exclusively at cap7.com. Cap 7, built by water polo players 4 water polo players. Hi, I'm Jonathan Hugo from Cap 7. This goal is great because it folds in the size of a backpack. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the lake. If you're short on deck storage space, you can fold it up and put it in the closet. It's a great training tool. Get yours at cap7.com.
I'm Wolf Ligo, 3-time Olympian and co-founder of Cap 7. No other ball in the world has the grip that a Cap 7 does.
.248 to go in the second quarter. It's a 3-0 Penn State run. The Nittany Lions and the Dark Caps lead at 6-3. 2 of the goals on that run by Ulrich, the other by Sevilla Vibrance. Last year, second team all-conference as a goalie. And Penn State is an intelligent club. Last school year had 22 players, that's right, 22, named to the CWPA Scholar Athlete team. 10 players who had 3.71 to 4.0 GPA. 10 with 3.41 to 3.7. And now about 2 with 3.2 to 3.4. Incredible. Matty Todera will have the rock out of the Pitt timeout. Pitt needs to go on the run. Pitt has never lost a game here at Grand Auditorium, 9-0. Penn State here at Westchester, 7-2. This season, Pitt 8-2. Penn State 10-0 in the division. Penn State last weekend went 2-2 against varsity programs with wins over Penn State Barron and Washington and Jefferson. 12 on the shot clock, 2:24 in the game clock. Wow, there was a wicked shot out of play by Rubio. The 2-time defending MVP, Sheena Curtin of Penn, was the other player to win back-to-back MVPs, 2007 and 8. Ordinary foul. Penn State looking for more, and it crosses in! What a job there by Ashley Southwick. 4-0 run, 7-3 PSU with 2:04 to go in half one. This is crazy. Off the noggin, into the net. It's like off the backboard, nothing but net. 4-0 Penn State run. And Penn State won the regular season matchup 7-3. The Nittany Lions have won 21 straight division games. Shot fired out of play. Apparently they don't know where the net is, the Panthers. Ball will be taken back. You can only have one ball in the pool. The believed officials for this game, the head, Justin Hauk, Veronica Coyle, the other. They've been working hard this weekend. And we are live from Grand Auditorium in Westchester. Southwick! Not this time. Let's take a look at that denial. We're back to game action. And it's an exclusion on Penn State, the second power play for Pitt. The guilty party, Maddie Ulrich. It's a 4-0 run, 3 in the first, 4 in the second for Penn State. Pitt, 3 in the first, none in the second. Rubio. It will be even strength. And Pitt has not been smart on its 6-on-5s here. And if Pitt wants to come back, it needs to manage the clock better. Maddie Ulrich, Ashley Southwick. Outside the 5-meter area of the Pitt zone. Here's Washaball, Claire Washaball. Off Todero. I think we're going to have a look at that. That was a crazy pass. And look at the shot that was off Maddie Todero. Now back at play. We have Mary Koback, who has a goal for the Panthers of Pittsburgh. Almost taken away by Emily Argentati. And that's picked off by Argentati, and it will be stolen away by her possession. Nittany Lions wash the ball. That is the end of half number one. A 4-0 run for Penn State Blue makes it now. Top-seeded Penn State in the dark 7. Pitt, the second seed in the white 3. It is halftime here from Westchester.
Hi, I'm Brad Schumacher, co-founder of Cap 7 International. I want to talk to you a little bit about how we got here today to be the brand Cap 7. When we started, Wolf Weigo and I grew up on the East Coast playing water polo, loved the game, have been fortunate to play at the highest level. But when we started this company, our goal wasn't to create our own brand. We really wanted, when we started off, we were talking with some big brands to bring water polo into the world of where you'd see a Nike swoosh on the ball. That specifically, at a time when Nike had some problems with their swim line, took us in a different direction. And working on this project specifically, we started working with Adolf Kiefer, the legendary backstroker and world record holder and 1936 Olympian, and the founder of Kiefer. We worked directly with them, and they started out as our warehouse. And we worked with them, and they held all of our balls as we developed them and kind of helped us along in the process. As we grew up as a company, we've always stayed focused on the grassroots. And that's why you'll see our products in so many places that you would really never expect it, because part of our mission as a company is to grow the sport of the water polo and help develop it worldwide. So our goal and our mission for this company is to help grow the sport of water polo, and we're able to do that because so many people support what we're doing on a regular basis, and they come to us and say, hey, we want to do a beach tournament in Florida, or they want to do a lake tournament up in Oregon or whatever, and we find a way to help support that specifically. So when you're thinking about making purchases, just think about the companies that are involved in the sport and what they give back. We're here, and we're going to be here for a long time to come to support and grow the sport of water polo around the world.
It is halftime here from Westchester University. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss at the half. It's top-seeded Penn State Nittany Lions in dark 7. And the second-seeded Pittsburgh Panthers in white 3. Penn State 3 in the first, 4 in the second. Pitt 3 in the first, none in the second. It's a 4-0 Penn State 1. The winner is your 2019 Mid-Atlantic Division champion, and will get the number 9 position at the National Collegiate Club Championship, made 3rd, 4th, and 5th in South Bend, Indiana. Along with the National Collegiate Club Championship, for the first time ever, we have the Women's Division 3 National Club Tournament. And that will be April 27th to 28th at Villanova University. So for Penn State, it looks like Maddie Ulrich leads the charge with 3 goals, and solo goals from Ashley Southwick, Leah Perkins, Sophia Vibrance, and Emily Argentati. Mary Kovac, Abby Rubio, Sam Sullivan with the tallies for Pitt. By the way, each of the previous 4 division MVPs played for Pitt. Rubio in 2018 and 17, Victoria Zitska, a goalie, in 2016, and Leah McCarthy in 2015. So if Abby Rubio and company mount a comeback here, then maybe there's a good case for her to be the first ever 3-time MVP in Mid-Atlantic history. Back in goal for Penn State will be Becca Hart. It looks like Maddie Ulrich will do the sprint honors for Penn State, going left to right in dart. And number 10 in white, Laura Severayo, will do the sprint right to left for the Pitt Panthers. Penn State, the first Mid-Atlantic team to ever win the division championship. That was as a free seed in 2001 against top-seeded Maryland, 10-3. Here's the breakdown. 4 seeds have 2 runner-up finishes. 3 seeds, 2 titles, 1 runner-up. Both 3 seeds were Penn State, most recently in 2015, 8-7 over top-seeded Pitt. 2 seeds, 3 titles, 8 runner-up. 1 seeds, 12 titles, 6 runner-up. So just about every year, the 1 seed plays for all the marbles. Pitt, it's Rubio going right to left and white, but Pitt needs to get something cooking here. Out to Sam Sullivan. Sullivan advancing ahead. Pokes, blocked down by Becca Hart. There isn't a cast of thousands here, but it sure feels that way with the noise Penn State faithful make. 30 seconds into the third quarter, 7-3 Penn State to the near side. It's Perkins. Ordinary foul. This is the Mid-Atlantic title game. Penn State looking for its 6th division championship. Pitt looking for number 3 to the left side out of play. Now in goal for the Panthers, the number 1, Abby Jarrett. Manny Todero had the duties in the first half. Rubio. Out to the far side of the Sullivan. Inside the 5-meter area, the PSUN. Ordinary foul. Egbeater motion. Now out to Karen Bartosic. Oh, that was meant for Kovac. But that was taken away by Perkins. Good outlet by Hart. Out to Alyssa Bluebell. Ring the bell for Alyssa Bluebell. That's her first. Make that a 5-0 Penn State one. 8-3 Nittany Lions now in the third quarter. Look at this outlet transition. There were numbers, but Bluebell decided to put some loft to it, and Jarrett couldn't do anything about it. So the regular season meeting between the two clubs was 9-3 Penn State. But Pitt has all 3 of its goals in this game in the first quarter. It was 3-3 in the first 7 minutes. 7-3 at halftime in favor of the Nittany Lions. From long distance, oh, Sullivan nearly had another one. Oh, Pitt won the 5-meter free throw, but the referees won't have it. It'll be taken from around the 2-meter mark. Pitt with the ball. It's Sullivan. 30 on the shot clock. 5:15 in the game clock. PSU 8. Pitt in white 3. Can't stress it enough. This is the division championship. From the wing. It's good for number 2 in white. Karen Bartosic making now 8-4 Penn State with about 5:09 to go in the third quarter. And that is from the corner wing from 5 meters and nothing Becca Hart could do. All right, so that ends a 5-0 Penn State run. Ordinary foul. Sevilla Vibrance to Bluebell. Bluebell for the whole set. Gobbled up by Sam Sullivan. Sullivan, a senior. Abby Rubio is a grad student. This is her 5th year in the club, Abby Rubio. That is set up for Rubio, but gobbled up by Hart. Possession, Penn State. Dating back to 2015, Pitt is 47-7 in Mid-Atlantic play. Here's the shot, all off the pipes. It will go back to Pitt. That could be a turning point. Then the winner of this game will be the division champ, get the 9 seed at the NCCC at Notre Dame May 3rd to 5th. We'll have a first round matchup against the New England division champ. This is the first of 15 division championships to be decided, 1 of 3 today. We'll also find out a division champ from Southeast and Sierra Pacific later today. Rubio with 8 seconds left, and that's a turnover. Can't do that. Penn State's been very tough in this one. First quarter was tight. Second, it was all Penn State. Penn State has scored 5 of the last 6. Dunks it for the hole. Ordinary foul. Sevilla Vibrance has the bat. That's another hold by Bartosic. 9 left. That's out of play by Leah Perkins. Go for coming for Abby Jarrett. By the way, Pitt has yielded 9 goals or fewer in 7 straight division games. Oh, that's going the other way. Well, what was that brain fart? And now Argentati. Oh, that's a wide open net and the goal. 9-4 PSU. They are state. A goal by number 15, Sir Anderson. Take a look at this. Oh, easy doink. Well done. It's a 2-1 scoring one this third quarter for PSU with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Penn State hoping to up its win streak to 22 straight division games. Sam Sullivan out of play, goal throw for Hart. So last weekend, PSU defeated varsity programs Washington Jefferson and Penn State Barron, lost to Gannon and Mercyhurst. Oh, what a finish there for the Nittany Lions. It's 10-4 with 2:39 to go. Take a look at this. Nice shot. And the hole. It's a 3-1 scoring one for Penn State. That ends a streak of 7 games for Pitt, allowing 9 goals or fewer. The most goals Pitt's allowed this season in division play was 10, a 13-10 win over Pennsylvania on February 10th. Penn defeated Carnegie Mellon in the third place game. Stolen away here by Claire Bino. And Bino cashes in. It's 11-4 State. Here is a replay of the Bino goal. A good breakaway. I think Penn State can taste victory, even though it's still the third. And a play like that, there's no question. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. It's a very steep hill to climb. Keep in mind, it was 3-3 after the first quarter. Pitt has never led. Skip shot and a boom for Sam Sullivan. And now it's 11-5. Take a look here. And that was from long range. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pitt needs to get nothing but stops now. Claire Washabaugh. Gobbled up by Abby Jarrett. And Penn State has won each of the previous 4 meetings. Pitt, the last division club to defeat Penn State. That was in 2017 title game. In 2016 beat Penn State 9-7 for top honors. By the way, all time in the National Collegiate Club Championship, Penn State is 10-14. Pitt is 2-6. Off the post. Gobbled up by Argentati. Possession, PSU. Perkins. Out to Nadiva Levine. And that might have been a ball under. And we got a nice crowd coming. Pitt had to go about 300 miles to get here. Penn State, middle of the state, maybe about 180, 200 or so, give or take. Could be more, could be less. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. It's top-seeded Penn State blue and dark 11. Pitt, the second seed in white 5. Pitt going right to left. Rubio with the finish. Her second. 11-6 PSU in the third. Here's Rubio, and she didn't take long to deal damage. Well, you need Rubio and Sullivan to get goals if the Panthers want to come back. You need to stop here. Maybe a Pitt gets a goal or two and not allow any more in this quarter. Then Pitt might be able to come back. Washabaugh off the left post. Good save now for Abby Jarrett. Shot clock and game clock are identical. So it's unplugged. So another goal for Pitt here. And we got ourselves an interesting contest. It looked like Penn State was running away, but Pitt's not giving up quite yet. Rubio with 15 seconds and timeout. Or no timeout. Is it timeout or no timeout? Or is it an official's timeout? Nope. I think he was just calling a play to head coach for Pitt. I can understand why he wanted timeout, but there's 13 seconds left. Rubio, skip shot, and how important is that? It's now 11-7. With 9 seconds to go, Pitt with another goal. I guess stoppage helped, and there's another skipper and a jumper. If Penn State doesn't score here, we got ourselves a game. It was 7-3 at halftime, Pitt. And after 3 quarters, ladies and gentlemen, it's top-seeded Penn State in the dark caps, 11, and second-seeded Pittsburgh in the white, 7. Will we have a winner, or will we go to overtime? 1 quarter to go here from Westchester.
The Cap 7 Rebounder is perfect for poolside or in-pool workouts. It bounces the ball right back to you. It's great for working on passing or just for accuracy training. Take it out of the pool too. You can have a catch, whether it be baseball or softball. Get up close with a tennis ball for hand-eye coordination. Or hit the hardwood and work on your dribbling and passing for basketball. Or even footwork drills for soccer. Setup is simple. First, take the rebounder out of the box and lay it flat on the surface with the net facing down. Pull the stand up and place the single bar in the allotted spot. Then, slide the peg on the bottom and place the pin up top. You can adjust the angle by removing the pin and sliding the single bar to any of the 5 positions you like. Get your Cap 7 Rebounder at cap7.com.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weiger with Cap 7. There's 1 more quarter to go in this game. 4th quarter coming up now.
We are now heading into our 4th and final quarter of regulation in the 2019 CWPA Women's Club Mid-Atlantic Division Championship title game. I'm Scott Samuel David Whites. Entering the 4th quarter, Penn State leading the cheers. It is Penn State in dark 11, Pitt in white 7, PSU 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third. Pitt on, I believe, a 3-0 run, 3 in the first, none in the second, 4 in the third. Sam Matthews, Abby Rubio with a Sam Sullivan, and Abby Rubio, that is. Getting Gloucester's confused. With 2+ goals. Rubio with 3, Sullivan with 2. And Karen Bartosik also has 1. And so does Mary Kobat. 7 minutes to go in regulation in the title game. Will Penn State repeat as division champ, or will Pitt come back and end Penn State's 21-game division win streak? Winner, your division champ and National Collegiate Club Championship 9 seed, May 3rd to 5th at Notre Dame. Loser has to create a leadership team for next year. Here is the sprint, and Pitt gets it. Pitt going right to left, it's Rubio. 3-0 run. Ordinary foul. Rubio and Sullivan have been key in this comeback effort. I think there might be a slough for the hole as the hole guard and the hole set are trying to prevent each other. And that's out of play by Sullivan. Low throw for Holly Hansen, who comes back in for Becca Hart. and Abby Jarrett is still in the game for the Pitt Panthers. 6:30 to go in regulation. PSU with the ball going left to right. Number 12 in CWPA club polls turns it over. Jarrett needs to be smart here with the outlet. Rubio has it. It's the player you want the rock. Ordinary foul from the corner near midpool. Karen Bartos it. Egg beater motion to the near side for Mary Kovac. And it is taken away by the Nittany Lions. 6 minutes left perhaps in the game. PSU in dark 11. Pitt and White 7. Oh, good save there by Jarrett. Whoever wins this game will be our first of 15 division champs this year. And with the addition of the Division III National Club Championship in Villanova, Pennsylvania, April 27th and 28th, more teams will participate in national club tournaments. Even if they don't win a division. If you're the highest finishing D3 school, or they're the runner-up of a division, the other school goes to the National Collegiate Club Championship, then they'll be in. There's one in the shot clock. It's a shot clock violation for Pitt. The second one in the game. Do you know there hasn't been an exclusion since the first half? 5 minutes to go. Going the other way. Pitt really needs a goal right here, right now. It's believed to be a 3-0 run for Pitt. At least 2-0. I think it was 11-4 at one point. Looks like it was a one-way train for the Nittany Lions. Sullivan. Clean pick for Sophia Vibrans. Leah Perkins. Todd Ruff and Leonetti, the coaches for the Nittany Lions of State College. Vibrans, the shot, wide right. By the way, did you know that Penn State is the first club in this division to score 10 or more goals in the division championship game since Duke beat Penn State 11-8 in 2013. Never before in division history had both teams in the division title game scored 10 or more goals. If Pitt gets there, it will be a first. Sullivan. Oh, good presence of mind for Bartosik. Bartosik is going to back it up to no one. Actually, Sullivan will be there 3 seconds. Ordinary foul. Takes the shot. Out of play. Just beat the clock. I think we have a timeout, Penn State. It'll be a substitution. Timeout. 3:44 to go. 11 for Penn State and dark. 7 for Pitt.
You're watching the CWPA broadcast brought to you by Cap 7.
For your fourth quarter game reset, Penn State Blue, 11, 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, none in the fourth. For Pitt in the white, which has 7, 3 in the first, none in the second, 4 in the third. The Panthers believe to be on a 3-0 run. Out of the PSU timeout, Devin Van Rensburg. Claire Washaball. That was set for the whole set. And Claire Bino over the end line, goal throw for Abby Jarrett. 3.5 minutes to go. Pitt needs to do things quickly, and Pitt's going to call a timeout. 3:28 to go in regulation. Top seeded Penn State Blue and dark 11. Pitt the second seed and white 7.
Are you a graduating senior? Do you miss being involved in the sport of water polo? Then there is no better way to get back involved than becoming a CWPA referee. Find out more information by visiting collegiatewaterpolo.org and visiting the officiating section.
Hi, I'm Wolf Ligo. Come be my friend on Facebook Live. Check us out.
Did you know that the CWPA has a YouTube channel? The CWPA YouTube channel is your #1 video source for everything water polo. Check out our Tip of the Week series, Inside Water Moments, Highlights, Game of the Week, and more. To view our YouTube channel, go to www.youtube.com and search CWPA Water Polo. Scott Samuel David Weiss here from Graham Natatorium in Westchester, Pennsylvania for the 2019 Mid-Atlantic Division Championship first place game. Penn State Blue has never trailed, but has been tied a few times, led by as many as, I believe, 7. Penn State Blue and dark going left to right. Second seeded Pittsburgh in white, right to left. Penn State is the defending champ, looking for its 6th title, but the first time winning back-to-back if it is successful. So out of the full timeout, 3:27 to go in regulation. Sam Sullivan getting guarded by Claire Washerball. That is Abby Rubio, the 2-time defending division most valuable player. 3:16 to go. Ordinary foul. The shot denied by Holly Hansen. It will be Pitt's first 2-meter corner of the contest. The shot clock is fresh. It's 3:14 to go in the game clock. Rubio, I think she might take it. No, it's blocked. Not a smart move. Ordinary foul. It's turned over. Rubio should have thought about taking the shot. Penn State 3 minutes 6 seconds away from back-to-back titles. And the 9th position at Notre Dame in a couple and weeks to come. May 3rd to 5th. 19 on the shot clock. Another goal here by Penn State might seal it up. Devin Van Rensburg. 6 on the shot clock. 5. Southwick. Boom! Shaka Raka. Ashley Southwick from long range might have put a capper to this one. And it is now 12-7 Penn State. Look at this shot clock winding down. Oh, gorgeous. Off the top of the post in there. Jared didn't see it coming, and that might be the dagger. That 4-0 second quarter run right now was the difference. 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth for Penn State. 3-0, 4-0 for Pitt. Skip shot! Don't go away yet. It's Bartosik with another. 12-8 Penn State over Pitt in the 4th. And using the water to her advantage. Oh, that took a wicked hop. Nothing Hansen could do about that. The trajectory changed at the last moment. 2:14 to go in regulation. Pitt needs to go on a furious scoring run. Needs to get quick stops, though. Oh, that was a dangerous pass. Ordinary foul. 20 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go in regulation. We're 2 minutes away from Penn State having to book hotel and airfare. By the way, CWPA does have hotel blocks available for May 3rd, 4th, 5th, 5th for Notre Dame. So Penn State is a minute 45 away from having to go online and book those hotel rooms. Minute 38 to go in the game. Pitt needs to have one of the greatest comebacks ever. You got to score 4 goals in 92 seconds. 90 seconds left. Number 1 Penn State, 12. Number 2 seed Pitt, 8. Here in the Mid-Atlantic Championship at Westchester. Shot fired and it sneaks by. And there's another 2-0 run. Now here is that sneaker. Yeah, it just snuck in. So there's 80 seconds left, 12-9. If Pitt scores another goal, it'll be the first time in division history that both teams in the title game have scored double figures. Pitt all-time here at Westchester, 9-0. Penn State 7-2 here at Graham Natatorium. That could change in the next minute. Southwick. Another goal here by Penn State should seal it. 6 seconds left. Doesn't go in. They need to go quick. 50 seconds left. Need to score before 40 seconds, and fortunately, Pitt has a timeout. And I think it's another full. So 47 seconds to go in the Mid-Atlantic title game. Penn State in dark 12, Pitt in white 9 to set up the play. Timeout is a friend here. I would say maybe a few seconds maximum for Pitt to get the ball. If Pitt scores here, Penn State's in trouble. On the whistle, Jarrett ahead to Sullivan. Out to Abby Rubio. Rubio might want to take the shot. She will, and she scores! Hang on, folks, we are not done yet. 12-10. With 37 seconds left. Unbelievable ending we have here. And with that goal by Rubio, for the first time in the history of this division, the championship game has two teams with 10 or more goals. What had been a 12-7 game is now down to a 2-goal difference. Pitt needs to be careful. It's about a second difference. And right now, Penn State. Pitt's being content with using the whole clock. I don't understand. Now Pitt's applying the pressure. Got to be careful here of a steal. Ordinary foul. 6 seconds left in the game. And I think Pitt has run out of lives. They are Penn State. The ball's going to be thrown back in. Timeout. Last second left. Hold on. The ball's going to be thrown back in. Penn State 12. Pitt 10 with a fraction of a second left. Penn State ready to celebrate back-to-back titles. And Pitt, for whatever the reason, is going to call timeout and try to score 2 goals in the second. That is next to impossible. I think Pitt's going to try to get a goal just to end the season on a very good note. Pitt gave it its all, but for the first time ever, Pitt's going to lose at Westchester. And Penn State's going to make it 22 games in a row with a win in division play. And the first time ever, Penn State's going to win back-to-back titles in the Mid-Atlantic. So victory formation for Penn State. Pitt gave it all, but Penn State, too many good runs. 12-10 will most likely be your final. Ball will be thrown back in after the whistle. There will be a champion. For the 6th time ever, the Penn State Nittany Lions are Mid-Atlantic Division champs. They are your 2019 Mid-Atlantic Division champions, winning by a score of 12-10 over the Pitt Panthers. They will be the 9 seed at the National Collegiate Club Championship. And for the second straight year, the Pitt Panthers have fallen victim to the PSU Nittany Lions. What a game. What a finish. To recap, Penn State Blue, 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Pitt, 3 in the first, none in the second, 4 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Great game, but Pitt just ran out of time. That will do it here from Westchester University. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss. Congratulations to the Penn State Nittany Lions, your 2019 Mid-Atlantic Division champions.